got you into cosplay? Like, what got you started?
So,
And then the follow up is where to start at all.
so this is gonna show my age. So I
Oh, you're born in the 1900s. We know.
I know, right? And but I started cosplaying in like the early thousands. Um, so I got into anime at a very, very young age. One of my cousins, her and her sister were both very into anime and manga. So I started reading and watching when I was a kid. And I remember Fruits Basket came out and we read all of it and we watched all of it. And so I started like picking up stuff. And it was back when like eBay was the only place online you can buy things.
Shouts out to eBay.
Thank God for eBay. So I bought that, and then it was actually my cousin who found out about Youmacon, which is Michigan's big convention. And I think it was only like the second year Youmacon existed. I have no idea how she found out about it. She's like, hey, we should go. And we were 15 at the time because we had to get our parents' permission. It was in a single 4-story hotel. There's only like 4 rooms for it. I remember I cosplayed as Itachi. It was my very first one. I posted a picture of my throwback on my Instagram, and I had to custom order the entire set from eBay, which I found. It was like my birthday and Christmas present because it was so stupid expensive back then. So I started cosplaying from there, and I really found out about it a lot from like YouTube and some back when LiveJournal existed. If it still exists now, I don't actually remember. Yeah, did you just
unlocking memories?
yeah?
I had, and I wasn't
So
even on LiveJournal.
yeah, so LiveJournal and DeviantArt is where I learned a lot of stuff.
DeviantArt.
Yeah, shout out to
This
my
is,
dead
you
account
know
that's
what?
somewhere.
This is why I need a staff like the fucking Try Guys or Joe Rogan, where I could just be like, hey, Ashley, look that up. Is DeviantArt and
DeviantArt's still a thing because I tried to log into my old account a while ago, but
hey,
that email's done.
Find my old Tumblr. Was that a thing? I think I had some stuff on there. Kidding, don't look at my Tumblr.
Please don't look at my Tumblr.
It's deactivated, please. Anyway.
So that's really how I started. Was my cousin got into it, and then I was really into it, and then kind of like the running joke on TikTok where nobody talks about the middle phase where you were emo as a kid, when you're an anime nerd as a kid. Then you got bullied so hardcore for it. You got rid of everything. So like I dropped all of it in college, dropped everything, and then you and I were hanging out, and we're like, hey, we should go to con. And I remember turning to you and Edgar, and I was like, ayo, so this is either going to be a great way to just close everything in my anime world, on my manga obsession that I've had since I was like 6, or it's going to reopen everything and is going to suck away all my money. And I think we only went to Sunday Con that day.
Yes.
We got in the car after dropping so much money in Artist Alley and doing everything. And I just quietly turned to you and I went, well, that started everything.
We immediately planned for next year.
We planned for con. I lost count after, I think I have 27 wigs now. I have an entire studio set up to filming TikToks and creating content of cosplay. I have a basement set up to build my foam weapons and everything. But I don't regret it at all. And like I said, I'm only a small-time creator on TikTok, and it just cosplay for me is so much more than I need to be popular and make money. I enjoy so much more of the storytelling aspect that TikTok allows you to do. You can kind of do it on Instagram with Reels and everything, but Reels is really just them trying to copy TikTok. And I think for a lot of newer cosplayers, that's a great outlook and an ability we had with cosplay that I never had growing up. Like there was no groups of people making heartbreaking stories or amazing love stories of cosplayers, of characters and stuff as kids. That just didn't exist. Like there were some AMV music videos, or there were some like cosplay like short films people made.
The amount of AMVs that just popped into my head with Linkin Park Numb in the background.
I actually was thinking about you. So I was re-listening to one of my playlists, and 3 Days Grace Riot came up.
Oh.
Or was it Pain? It was one of the 3 Days Grace song, and I just remembered I used to watch an AMV that was the Akatsuki playing that. Like that was like the whole theme was the Akatsuki. And I just thought, I was like, oh, Evan's rolling his eyes so hard right now, and he's just angry at me, and he doesn't know why. And this is it.
I had the urge to send you angry emojis. Couldn't tell you why. I just had the urge.
You were doing something.
But while we're here, I need you to look into the camera with me and say these words with me. Cosplay
It's
is
for everyone.
all.
It's for all. It is for all.
I don't give a fuck
for all.
what
Whether
you
it's
look like or what your size is. You ain't no fucking variant. You're that character. Cosplay is for everybody.
It's for everyone, whether it's it's cosplay you bought, or it's cosplay you made, it's cosplay, closet cosplay that you got through. It's somebody that you had a normal wig for, or you just pretended you didn't have a wig. Cosplay is for everyone.
I'm glad you brought that up because there was a cosplayer that I saw a thread on Twitter. I follow Cutie Pie Sensei on everything because she's great.
Yep.
And there was this thread she retweeted, and it said, as a cosplayer, making or buying the thing is still valid because sometimes I want to make and wear the thing is very different from I just want to have the thing. Like, they're two very different things.
Yes, and I have found, from at least what I've seen with, like, younger people who are starting cosplay and everything, is somebody who, like, makes a lot of their own cosplays. It's because I enjoy it. But there's still even cosplays right now where, like, I've been trying to make Faye Valentine's cosplay for, like, 2 years now. And it's mostly just because I'm learning how to sew and everything. But I realize that's not going to work. So there's no shame in buying a cosplay. You shouldn't be shamed for that. And I've noticed a trend of people, like, having an issue going, like, oh, I want to cosplay this character, but by the time I can afford to get the cosplay and stuff I need for it, the trend's going to be dead. Like, people, like, right now the Arcane is huge all over TikTok. Mm-hmm. And people are talking about, oh, I can't get this character, I can't get this right, because by the time I do it, the next big thing's going to come out, like Spider-Man, or, My Hero starting back up, and Demon Slayer, and Genshin has just taken over everything. And it's just so many people, mostly older cosplayers, being like, hey, no, you're still allowed to cosplay from, older fandoms or stuff that's not trending anymore. It's okay. Cosplay is supposed to be fun. So that's, like, the biggest thing I want people to get around and, like, take away is you can do this. Fuck everybody else. I'm about to cosplay from a Disney movie that came out when I was a baby. Like, you can. It's okay.